Hi YouTube, how you going? Today is Friday. Yeah, I just tried to think what the date is, but haven't got a Scooby-Doo, so who cares? It's Friday. It's 7 weeks today since my gorgeous, lovely husband left this place as we know it. So 7 weeks I've had to endure life on my own, I guess, and all the changes that happen around that fact, and it's not been easy. It's a really weird one. I was thinking this morning, how do I actually feel? And a lot of people explain grief like waves that come over and crash at you when you least expect it. With me, I feel like I'm standing on sinking sand. I feel like, for instance, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I feel like I was treading on the top, which keeps you on the top of the surface. And then, for no apparent reason, before you know it, you're up to your ankles and then your shins and then your knees, and then it becomes here, and you're like, you know, I had such a lovely day. I met Tracy this week. Lovely to have met you. Kindred spirit or what? Definitely have a lot more in common than we realised, which is brilliant. So thank you, YouTube. I meet all sorts of wonderful people through this channel. And I had a cinema date with Jane and Rachel, two other lovely girlfriends of mine from This Means, and I had a really good day at the cinema. It was enlightening. We watched Mary Poppins, so it was quite light-hearted. I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure if the girls did, but I actually really did. I had a few giggles sat there, and it was a real nice different treat. And we're going to make that a regular date. The three of us are going to go and watch cinemas because none of us work. We can go in the afternoon. It doesn't have to be busy with kids. And you know, that was great. That was on Thursday. I think I met them, and then that was yesterday. And then on the way home from there, I just got really sad, and I don't know why I got sad. And I almost felt like I didn't want to come into my own house. It was really weird. Maybe because I'd had such a good time. I don't know. And it's not, I don't have a feeling of guilt. There's none of that. It's just a weird, yeah, I felt extremely sad coming away from there. And I almost, yeah. And I went to have a coffee with my neighbour. I tried to avoid, I think, actually coming home. And then, yeah, had a really sad night. So the sinking sand had got me. It was above my head. So, yeah, I had a bad night last night, but today I feel better-ish. I say better. I'm coping better. I'm not crying my eyes out. I felt really angry again last night, angry at the world. And I watched a programme, actually. I tried to take my mind off things, and I thought, oh, I'll watch somebody else's sorrow. I watched Long Lost Family, but all it did was piss me off, because lost, they're not fucking lost. They've misplaced each other. You know, some mother's given, this sounds so callous of me, but this is where I'm at in my head. This is where I'm so pissed off at life, and I don't really want to take anybody else's sorrow from them, because I'm feeling fucking sad and angry. But I was like, where's my happy ending? You know, where it's not like someone's going to go, ta-da, it was just a joke, Jan, he's not really gone, here you go, here's your story, here's your happy ending, like theirs. And then I'm just sat there going, oh, fucking great. So everything's like a reminder that this can't be fixed, and this is something I've got to face for the rest of my life. And I hope this angry feeling won't stay, because I don't like it. It's quite exhausting. I write quite a lot. I've started writing letters to Howie, and I think that's quite cathartic. I think that helps a bit. Today I'm busy. I'm going to go and go shopping in a minute. I've got a friend, Rosie, one of my oldest friends, coming for lunch today. She's going to come here. I'd like to get to Harry's grave at some point. It's really foggy out there today, but it's meant to clear by lunchtime. Rosie's mother is also buried not far down the line from Howie, so I might down the road. I may very well suggest that we go together to both graves, and we'll take some daffodils or something. So yeah, and then I'm nervously excited about going away with Ange tomorrow. So today's shopping will not just involve me getting lunch. I'm going to go and pack up Aggie. I wrote a list this morning. I think I woke up at 2, 3, back to sleep, awake at 5, and that seems a really normal, regular pattern for a lot of people that have lost their partners for quite some time. I think my sleep will be disrupted. So I'm still really enjoying the freedom from my phone through not using social media. I'm very aware that I've isolated myself from normal friends, and I can't apologise for that because I'm just doing what I need to do at this time. I just hope that it won't have any permanent lasting effect on my friendships, although it does, you know, I get that. I don't even know what I'm trying to say other than I hope that this period I'm going through is a temporary one, and that I'll come out at some point and be able to try and dip back into my older life, just a different me, I guess. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. Like I said, I'm not crying. I'm okay-ish, as okay as I'm going to be. I think it is this whole, you know, last night hit me like a ton of shit, and I'm still clearing, I'm still cleaning, and weirdly kind of searching. I'm now going through. We had so many medicine stuff, and I found a lot of paperwork of my husband's actually, and old photographs and things like that. And I must admit, some of it's been a bit of an eye-opener to actually read some stuff from when he was younger. Stuff that a lot of people might be quite pleased he could never speak about, I guess. There's some stuff in there that I'm saddened by, and it just makes me love him even more because the way he treated people in his life. They probably didn't deserve that treatment. I think some people deserved for him to have absolutely turned his back and never looked at them again or spoken to them or given them a piece of his time, but he did because he was a really beautiful human being inside and out. So yeah, those people will know exactly what I'm on about. But anyway, that's another story, isn't it? That's Howie's story. And who knows, I think I might write his book one day. It'll be very interesting, and it'll really piss a lot of people off because there's a lot of ghosts in his closet. There's a lot of families do that, don't they, from those times. Howie was born in 1961, and the way we do things today is very different from the way families were brought up in those days. And I think, yeah, he always said he would write a book, and it would be very interesting. Howie's life was definitely colourful, if you like, in many, many ways, but family heartbreak and disappointments, and yeah, a lot of stuff happened to him that possibly could have been avoided, but there you go, that's his story. And like I said, who knows, one day maybe I'll write his book for him because he can't now, and I'll try and do it justice with saying exactly what he's told me. And yeah, anyway, that's me today. I am really happy. Spring is on its way. I'm already looking at a little blue tit going in the box over there. The great tits are investigating the pump again. And all the flowers that Howie planted over the years are just starting to spring up. So I need to find some joy in that. I will. I'm sure I will. That, you know, these little bits and pieces are reminders that he's done that, you know. He didn't love the garden, but we wanted it to look nice. So, yeah, anyway, I'm waffling. Have a good day and a good weekend, everybody. And I'll check in again with you guys next week. Take care. Bye.